All right, so just briefly, for those who didn't hear me say it, the name is Dr. Harry Benjamin. I grew up in Jamaica. Based on the urgings of my mother, I became a medical doctor. After I entered, before I got to medical school, I assumed that doctors were the wealthiest people in the world when I was growing up in Montego Bay, Jamaica. Mobe, for those my Jamaican people, right? So when I got into medical school, I quickly realized that the doctors were not as wealthy as I had thought. The cars they were driving, I was really disappointed because I wanted to drive a Ferrari and a Lamborghini. Put a 1 in the chat if you dreamt about driving a Bentley or a Lamborghini. And if you really dreamt about driving a Corolla or a Honda Civic, put a 2 in the chat for me, somebody. I know there are no 2s coming up in this chat because those are not dream cars. So I quickly realized the error and I became an entrepreneur. I started selling cars part-time. I was earning more money selling 3 cars per month than working for the government of Jamaica. That's when it clicked to me that being an entrepreneur would earn me more money than working a job. So my wife and I, we over time developed a business that built up over 110 employees that work for us in Jamaica, and eventually we spread to Florida. We earned about $15 million over about an 8-year time frame that we built up in business. We did some real estate investments in the United States of America. We were met by the subprime mortgage crash of 2008 that pushed us down into our financial valley. We went from having millions of dollars to being unable to pay even the electric bill at home in Florida. So it was a very excruciating experience. When I look back, ladies and gentlemen, the experience of becoming an entrepreneur, missing in the world today and missing in our school system, is where they teach us how to build businesses or run businesses or pay taxes or learn how to take $100 and turn it into $1,000. If an Extreme Effects Global Academy existed when I was a teen, my experience of being an entrepreneur would have been completely different. Thankful, while we were in that valley, the network marketing industry found us. And that industry, I wish I knew of it when I was a teen, because while being in it for the last 12 years, I've learned how to become a better entrepreneur, a better dad, a better parent to our children, a better husband to my wife. She'll testify to it, and our children will do the same. Ladies and gentlemen, that industry is not only about becoming a better business person, but becoming a better individual. So we're here to add to that. We're here to expand that. And you know, Extreme Effects Global Academy is really a community that I'm really grateful for. You know, we are creating a new Wall Street, and I'll help us to understand what that means, because it has started to have a great impact in not just my family life, but others. Over the 12 years, well, let's just put a little timeline to why we're here and why Extreme Effects Global Academy exists. Well, before I learned about this community, and before I met Miss Megan Lynch, our cheerleader and co-founder, I was based in Lagos and still am, to some extent, Lagos, Nigeria. And after being there for a number of years doing our business, it started out really well. Then the exchange rate in Nigeria started to lose value progressively over the last several years. Ladies and gentlemen, that put us in a tight situation. Let me just say it politely. And I'm so thankful that Ms. Lynn streamed into our living room on the 27th of April, 2020. And she spoke about creating a new Wall Street. And she mentioned a goal of helping 1,000 people to earn $10,000 a month and higher in income. When I hear those goals, I'm not like shocked, because I have been in industry for a number of years, and I do know that people in network marketing earn even $1 million in a month, and I have friends that do that. So when she shared that with me and I understood what was going on, I said, you know what, my wife and I decided to lock arms. And ladies and gentlemen, our disclaimer is to just point out that this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not a Ponzi. If you value those things, you could jump off this line, because we do not offer that. So we're not looking for those type of people. And if you're looking for that, we're not looking for you. So you could leave politely, you know, and respectfully. You could jump off if you like Ponzi schemes, because we are not into those. So our disclaimer is to remind us. Now, last year, we produced some really great results. We had individuals who used their technology, their phone, their laptops, and they were taught how to use it successfully to trade in the world's money-making markets. Some of them earned 6 figures last year. One student earned $1 million. Some students did not earn anything. You know, one of the things about about students, right? Every school system that we have, you will have students that do not go to class. They go to the exams and they guess on the paper and pray and fast that they pass the exam. I do not get it, but some students are like that. So this is not exempt from that happening, right? Students do register here and they do not apply themselves and therefore do not earn anything. So we do not take responsibility for that, right? Neither for their success either. So our founders, I'm so grateful for them. You know, ladies and gentlemen, I met Miss Megan Lynch in the gold dress and I learned about her background when she spoke to us in 2020. She worked for 14 years as a high school teacher and she tried to teach entrepreneurship to the children at her school. The board at that school and her did not see eye to eye. She went into entrepreneurship. She's been mentored by a gentleman that earned 48 million US dollars over a 9-year time frame. Ladies and gentlemen, when you know where you're going, the journey is short. When you know somebody who has been there, the journey is shorter. If you know somebody who's been there, who's willing to take you there, it's as if you are already there. So it's no surprise that later on, Miss Megan Lynch, ladies and gentlemen, she went from, in March, $160 to $100,000 in income 90 days later, because she's been around people who have done that over and over again and have mentored her. By December of 2020, ladies and gentlemen, she led a team of us to earn $1 million a week, which included the individuals on the screen. Miss Reagan Lynch and herself are twins, and Miss Reagan Lynch has added tremendous value to our community. She's brought tremendous experience in the space of working in different areas, and now that experience is showing up here with our Visa branded card and our global merchants that we already have in place. So those relationships that they made over time has borne great fruit in our community. Then two great gentlemen rose to their aid to help to launch this platform. At the end of 2020, after we were doing really well, because I was in Lagos and, you know, the money was funny with the Naira misbehaving. And ladies and gentlemen, when I met Miss Lynch in April, a few weeks later, she helped us to earn $10,000 a month in income. By December, the team was earning $1 million a week, and the two young runners for that company closed the company on us. And ladies and gentlemen, these individuals shone like eagles, true eagles in a storm. That's when I started to know about Mr. Mickle, and that's when I started to learn about Mr. Sloan. And then I realized that both of them were already multimillionaires. They're just very passionate about helping people to succeed. Because the thing about millionaires, a lot of millionaires are in the world, but some of them have no interest in helping other people to be successful. And when you have people like these that are willing to put their time and energy and effort, Mr. Mickle is extremely comfortable. Ladies and gentlemen, he's earned almost $11 million. And he's also flown his family over to Cancun just a couple weeks ago to celebrate his daughter's 22nd birthday. He has about $30 million in real estate investments. So he does not need to help other people to earn money so he can be okay. So I admire them. Let's talk about Mr. Sloan. You know, he's a multimillionaire as well. And he mentors children ages 8 to 18. I could just stay on this slide because I'm so grateful that they came into our lives and are helping us. What are they doing? They're awakening people. And you could accept this training and information because they woke me up to the fact that I could use my cell phone and my laptop and go into the world's money-making markets and earn money. I didn't even know the app existed. So we're accelerating people's growth and development. And the vision here is to help 1,000 people around the world to earn $10,000 a month and higher. That might sound like a lot of money to some of us on this call who have never earned it before. But as someone who has, ladies and gentlemen, it's truly not a lot. But here's the thing. Right now, I'm not even thinking about my family earning $10,000 a month anymore because my eyes have seen that I have 4 members in our team that I'm working with right now to help them to earn $10,000 a month in income. So do you have someone in your life, ladies and gentlemen, that has been there before and is willing to help you to earn that type of income? That's why we're already having global impact. People have seen this, seen the authenticity of the community that we're developing, and have been joining us in Australia, across Africa, Europe, all over the world. So last year, we focused on laying the foundation of our great community. Forex Academy was the first area where we started helping people to become 6-figure earners, and we developed a 7-figure earner. And now we have attracted into our community financial solutions. We'll talk some more about that in a second. We focus on 4 P's. Firstly, this is a community that was built to protect our families. This came out of a challenging situation that we were in December 2020, and we designed this to focus on the people. So the first priority here is to ensure that our members are protected. The second that we have is our products that are all digital. The processes are simple, and we have designed aggressive profits so that our members can earn as much money as they desire. The Forex Academy exists. You can learn how to trade. That's our base. Then we have binary, HFX, NADEX. Even if you do not know what X's are, we'll educate you on that. A lot of us are here learning in this process. And then consumer financing, financial solutions, and real estate investor education included. We're already setting up our members to prosper in the 21st century. We have cryptocurrency education, metaverse. For those of us who may not know, these, and it's become clearer to me because of the education I'm receiving here. Ladies and gentlemen, Snoop Dogg owns a piece of virtual land in a game called Sandbox. And here's the thing why it's worth $2 million. What happens in these virtual spaces is that there are a lot of members who join the community and are using the games and are using the various things in that community. So they can sell a piece of virtual land for a lot of money because you already have a lot of people using that particular platform. And ladies and gentlemen, virtual real estate is growing in value rapidly for those who understand it. So we're going to teach people how to analyze those areas so that you can take the money you earn from trading and invest it in those areas. Not to mention NFTs. Our NFT educator last year, she bought something, because sometimes we hear the word non-fungible tokens. We do not yet understand it because it's new to most of us. And she bought something for $1,300 last year, May. This year it's worth $345,000. But here's what happens. She's an expert in the area. Every week she's giving us ideas on what we can use our money to invest in. Ladies and gentlemen, this is powerful stuff going on over here. So who has been partnering with us? We have children as young as 7 to and individuals as young as 96 in our program currently. And you know what's so exciting? Put some hearts in the chat if it excites you. Some emojis, some fire signs. Because here's what happened last year. We had some 13 and 14-year-olds, ladies and gentlemen, that actually earned more money in a single day than their parents earn per month as salary. Now, if that was your child, I'm sure you'll be jumping up and down to know that that type of money is coming into your household. So we are very excited about what's been happening, and people looking for extra income have been looking for us. We're developing social entrepreneurs around the world. We'll become known that as a group of people that affected social change. We have the youth in one group, teenagers. Then we have the 30, those are around 30, developing 36-figure income earners this year. And then extreme seniorpreneurs. We will develop seniors 60 and above earning that type of income. Ex-con to icon, those who have been incarcerated, helping them to get back on track. Homelessness close to home needs no further elaboration. And then teachers trading places at the heart of our chair lady. Now, are you educated about money? And this gentleman, if you haven't read Robert Kiyosaki's books, I encourage you to go get some because they are powerful, life-transforming books, ladies and gentlemen. The financial crisis is all around us. Some countries have it more than others. I'm not here to add energy to this. I think constantly negative news, commonly known as CNN, they do an excellent job of telling people all the negative things happening in our world. So we don't need to bemoan or lament it because we are not here to list the challenges. We're here to talk about the solution. If you suffer from bad credit in America, we do know that it's painful to pay more money because those who have bad credit in America compare the person who has good credit to one who has bad credit buying the same automobile, the same car. That person pays an extra $11,000. I have been at the hand of bad credit in America. I came to America with no credit, got good credit, then fell into bankruptcy, got bad credit, and then I couldn't even get a car to buy. Oh! So, ladies and gentlemen, if you live in Africa, I would strongly recommend to you that you actually learn Africa, Europe, Australia, South America. Learn about good credit versus bad credit. Because there are 80% of people who live in America need this service that we offer. It's known as credit education. It will help them to improve their credit score so that they have lower prices for goods and services. But here's the sweet part. You can market to them and you'll earn income. Ladies and gentlemen, this is powerful that we have a platform that equalizes this all over the world. There are other countries, UK, Australia, Japan, that will also need the service as we continue to expand it. So this is excellent what we're doing over here. Now, financial crisis is here, and yes, it's here. We look on the solution side. So the financial crisis is giving birth to the new economy. I saw this image of the helicopter that flies over cities that the cameraman is like standing on the side of it and taking, videotaping something happening in a city, right? And ladies and gentlemen, right below that was another image showing the drone with the camera now. So the drone has actually eliminated the job of the cameraman and the pilot. The new economy, ladies and gentlemen, if you are looking for a job in the new economy, you're looking in the wrong direction because technology is eliminating jobs. So the foreign exchange market, financial literacy, education, and entrepreneurship are our friends. Forex and financial technology sit side by side in our program. What powerful vision do our founders have to have done this for us? The Forex market, if you do not know what it is, it's really the exchange of one country's currency for another to facilitate you. Let's simply look at it this way. If you're at home buying something on Amazon, your bank has to do a foreign exchange transaction to facilitate you buying that thing, okay? If the thing is, if you're in Africa and you have to buy something on Amazon that's from the UK. So the foreign exchange market, exchanging in that ocean of money is $7 trillion. And I know 7 trillion is very hard to visualize, so I want you to see it as the Atlantic Ocean. You and I have the opportunity with a phone or a laptop and an internet connection and a licensed broker. We go to that ocean and we could scoop up a cup of money, or we could go to the ocean and get a tanker load of money and take home with us. What's the difference? What will prevent you from taking home the money? Education. So what we're here to provide you with is the skill sets training on how to professionally go into this market and take home money for your family. We have live sessions and we have a step-by-step process. I'm so grateful because 2 years ago, I didn't know anything about even the app. And today I'm using the app successfully and I'm making money in my account. Now that is exciting, ladies and gentlemen. And there are many people doing it in our community. There are people who have come in here and they're earning right now $100, $200 a day, $500, some people $1,000 and more, who knew nothing about trading in the Forex market before they learned about our community. We've also added something called Fintech financial technology. It's a fancy word, but at the end of the day, what it means is that you will have the opportunity to become the equivalent of a lending tree. You'll be able to be someone that offers to people loans, especially for those people, well, really for those people who are in America. It's exciting because when we hear, my brothers and sisters in Africa, believe you me, because I know it's hard for you to believe this, but it's true. In America, individuals can get $150,000 to borrow, and they do not have to put up a car, a house, or they do not have to bring their parents with them. That is how powerful this credit system is in the U.S. So you have an opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to offer up to people in the United States of America loans that they can tap into. So if you've been listening clearly, you'd see that we're solving all financial needs in one place. The name of our community is Extreme FX Global Academy. Put some files in the chat for that. So one company, multiple streams of income, and multiple ways to participate. You could join us as a student only, affiliate, or you could build a sales team here. As a student, you could simply go through the academy, as many have done. The walkthroughs are here. The foundation is clear. Live education is available, and you learn as you're earning. We also offer copy-paste trading. This is a powerful idea, and it's really designed for your education. But as soon as you learn how to use this properly, many students use it to earn income because it's designed for the time-challenged person. Some of us hardly have time, ladies and gentlemen, to eat food properly. So trading, adding to that becomes a challenge. So copy-paste trading works really well for somebody who's time-challenged. Just learn how to do that properly. So you could join us with one of our student memberships. We're rolling them in another 24 to 72 hours, somewhere in there. You'll be able to purchase the FX student, dual student, or trio student. An FX student is someone that has access to the classes, live classes. You'll have access to the recorded version of those classes. You'll also have access to our video library. You'll receive anywhere from 5 to 25 trade ideas Monday to Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, that's very powerful. And also you'll have access to study groups. If you become a dual student, You'll add to everything I mentioned something called high frequency Forex and an educator along with the trade ideas to help you to navigate your way through those. Then the trader student, you notice that the price goes up to $179, right? You'll be able to have access to everything I mentioned, plus NADEX, along with the ideas and the education. So this is a really powerful suite of offerings. You'll be able to purchase those educational bundles here very soon. The student affiliate level, you could be a student affiliate, learn like myself, but also market the company's services, whether it's the financial solutions, credit education, consumer financing, business solutions, and our real estate investor education. If you want to join us as an affiliate, I have a difficult time seeing the numbers on the affiliate and the affiliate plus. But I could see very clearly the affiliate pro. The affiliate pro is $4.99. That's the real price. But right now we could grab it for $2.99. Each month we pay $149. So this is an amazing deal for all of what I just shared. If you come down to the affiliate plus or the affiliate level, what you're essentially doing is leaving money on the table. Why would you do that as an entrepreneur? But of course, I do know that some people want to get in and they may not have $299 immediately available. And truly, ladies and gentlemen, I've been there, not having $299 immediately available. I've been there. And ladies and gentlemen, I've been on two sides. I've been on the side of having money. I've been on the side of not having money. And ladies and gentlemen, I really, truly prefer, absolutely, being on the side of having money. And I hope you feel the very same way. If you do, put a 7 in the chat from somebody. Put something in the chat if you prefer being on the side of having money rather than not having it. So our referral plan is very powerful. This is really what helped my wife and I to turn around our financial narrative in 2020. Entrepreneurship is a key to generational wealth. We can only pass on those things that we own. We highly esteem and value passive residual income. You could earn income to allow for you to have time in your left hand and money in your right. Time with your family, time for your health. That is our focus in our community. So there's a race for the top that's on. What do we mean? Look in the center of your screen at the O. You'll see that someone is pulling up someone else. Earlier on, I shared with you that right now, I'm not thinking anymore about how much I will earn in this community. I don't have to, because I right now have 3 leaders. 10 is my goal in 90 days, but I have 3 leaders that I'm already so focused on that are going to be earning $10,000 a month in our team. And that's not the company. That's just in the work that I'm doing here as a leader. There's several other leaders here that are already having that focus as well. They already have their eyes set on how many people. Did you hear how much I said I'm going to help someone to earn? What does that mean? It means we have a lot of people earning $500 a month. A lot of people earning $1,000, $2,000, $5,000. We already have people qualified for 10. And this is effectively our first week of turning on the switch in our new updated platform. We are doing so well to protect our families, ladies and gentlemen, during this very difficult economic season that we're facing in the world. Because I was stuck in Lagos. I know I'm traveling. There's so many people, their life stories are emerging. And, we're hearing about, the wonderful stories. How we witnessed the beautiful story of Miss Megan Lynch. For those who have been here, where she was living in a very tight 2.5 bedroom apartment. I know she has a 3-story condo. She has more space. Sometimes she even trips over stuff because it's so big and spacious. She bought a car, paid cash for it. Her son has his own place. He paid for his car. This is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, that's over there in the U.S. bought a car cash. Mr. Kevin Ada in Nigeria has a home that he bought for his family and, a car for his wife's birthday. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are very happy over here. Put a smiley face in the chat, a heart in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. If you've been in our community and you know you need to be singing praises of joy for what's happening. So you could join us and we'll help you. If you're willing, we can't force you, and we will not. But if you're willing, ladies and gentlemen, to allow us to show you how to use the system, we can help you to earn $500, $1,000, $2,000 in your first 7 to 28 days when you join our community. The system is very simple. You need to enroll at least 3 other members. Not everybody does this part. That's just, being transparent. But if you are someone who loves other people, you like communicating with people, you're a friendly person and people like you, then identifying 3 people will become quite easy. for you to do that. If you have a challenge in your relationships, it might be a little difficult. So with either way, we also have a funnel that you can use to market to 2 billion people around the world to find only 3 people to join the team. Okay? So we do have solutions for that if you've strained the relationships in your life. So $500, $1,000, $2,000 a month, ladies and gentlemen, and higher. It goes up higher, but that's our initial focus for you. Also, 100% of the volume flows to us. Our slashed pricing that you saw earlier will end in about a 7 to 14-day time frame. After this ends, there's another greater, higher, more joyous period for us because you'll be paid as a member $25 when you enroll a student, $100 when you enroll an affiliate plus, and $200 when you enroll a pro member, right? So that is amazing what's happening here. We also have these generational bonuses where we earn $5, $10, $20 rolling up to us down to 5 levels deep in our organization. And all you have to do is just help your members to build the team. We've been branded by Visa. Visa said yes to Extreme FX Global Academy. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if Visa Corporation in the world said, I will partner with Extreme FX Global Academy, what are you like out there thinking about? Because this is just, this is powerful. Ladies and gentlemen, very few companies in the world have this privilege. Very few. Let's put some explosive signs in the chat for that one, because that's big. Then not to mention our add-ons. You could get the HFX 9X combo, and also the Core Academy. This is the brainchild of our cheerleader and co-founder. You will need to get this if you're new to trading, and even those who are, once you know about trading, you know you need a Core Academy. For those of us who are new to this community, we want to encourage you to ensure that you subscribe to this product. It's very, very important. You'll have access to educators to help you directly one-to-one to understand all the various little tight spots in learning how to go through this process, right? So you definitely need that. And then we'll have perks to have fun. We have a lot of fun over here. You know, we have smart devices that you'll receive, restaurant vouchers, flights, and cruises discounted. And ladies and gentlemen, this is only for paying your subscription on time. Just pay your subscription monthly on time, and these perks are going to be given to you as a gift or reward for being on time, like going to class on time, right? So what makes Extreme FX Global Academy unique? Many reasons. So join our academy, ladies and gentlemen. We're definitely a powerhouse. So how do you get involved with us? Step 1, get back to the person who invited you to be on our call. Step 2, sign up using the link that they will give you. Step 3, choose a membership package. Today you could choose from the Affiliate Plus, or the Affiliate Pro. And then complete our Fast Start 48-hour training. Get back to the person who invited you. They'll help you to get all of that set up. And then we'll help you to get set up for trading. Launch your Extreme FX business if you're going to help us to build our glorious community, because a lot of our family lives have been improving, ladies and gentlemen, as we have continued to build. On every call, there are 3 different people that join us. The third person is someone, you know, they're bothered with a lot of negative thoughts. And they will think, oh, this is a scam. Oh, these things never work. And ladies and gentlemen, people do not realize that businesses do not work. It is people who work the businesses that make them work. So a lot of people are challenged there. So you need to do some reading, go check out some books. Personal development is probably something that you'll definitely need. And go online and watch these videos over and over again until your thought process becomes clear, so that you could choose if you want to be a part of our community or not. The second group of people, you have some questions. It sounds great, but you just want some clarity to be able to move ahead. Get with one of our partners and you'll be able to join us. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be on our way. That number 1 person, you're like Kevin Ade, you're like Larry, you're like Abigail, you're like Rico Johnson, you're like Daryl Pollock, you're like, Heidi Smith, Bridget Buckner. You can't wait to get off this call. You can't wait. You're like Francine over there. You cannot wait to get off this call, like King Arthur in Jamaica, right? You cannot wait to jump off this call because you're ready to get started like now. We have another presentation coming up at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And tomorrow is Friday. We have our special training, the Millionaire Mastermind Experience at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this link. If I were you, ladies and gentlemen, I would be on that call if you're looking to earn $10,000 a month and higher. That's for the go-getters. So tomorrow morning is the go-getters call. That is for those who want to get $10,000 a month and higher. If that's you, Do not miss this line tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. Nigeria, 6 p.m. on the East African coastline. And ladies and gentlemen, we are rocking around the world. All right. Tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 a.m. for my West African people, 4 a.m. for my East African folks and my Australian people. I think that's the morning for you. Let's rock that call. Miss Megan Lynch and a lot of other leaders are going to be on there. Let's light up that call, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so grateful and thankful for where we are, how far we've come, and all the successes that we've had. This is such an amazing journey that we have been a part of, and it's just getting gooder and gooder and gooder by the day. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate each and every one of you. My love in my heart goes out and extends to each of your homes. I really appreciate you all for being here.